The narcissist is the only person who will stab you, get offended when you bleed, and they expect you to say thank you when they hand you a tissue. Diabolical. I just want you to understand, bro, sis, the narcissist wants to condition you to be looking for them for the relief of the pain and the chaos. How often enough where they'll find something about you and expand on that and build on it and make it worse and make it worse, and it becomes the focus of every argument. It becomes the focus of most arguments. It creates future arguments to compound on new arguments, and you find yourself stuck in this chaos. You find yourself stressed out every single day thinking about this, trying to figure out how to navigate this relationship, and then they'll hit you with the "I'm sorry." They don't mean that. They don't. A lot of all that is just performance, damage control. You feel what I'm saying? It's just to get you to get back into the act, to get you back into playing into the narrative that they want you to be like. You got to understand, when they create the wound. Okay, let's do it like this. They create the wound themselves, and how they do that, they learn you. They mirror you. When you pillow talking them, when you tell them your dreams, your secrets, how you feel about X, Y, and Z. When you're doing all these things, they're studying you. They're finding that path, that right way to trigger you, the way other people can't trigger you. They're finding that I can do it this way. It's crazy. Listen. It's not everybody, but it's the narcissist. It's I know. It's like, dang, why me? It just so happened. But also at the same time, why you was for you to wake up, specifically. But again, that's a different video. They'll find that and just expand on your insecurity and make it a thing. You feel what I'm saying? And what you'll do is, whatever they say about said insecurity is now a form of validation. It's now in that reward system. You feel what I'm saying? The more money you spend, the more rewards you get, but you got to spend more money to get that one reward. You know what I'm saying? Like a gas station points. that's what it is. That's how they get you into that system. They got to be able to get you to understand that every stress in your life can be relieved by them. They want you dependent on how they make you feel about said emotion. They want to control all of that, all your emotions. Especially when it comes to, your happiness. If your happiness is not about pleasing them, then the happiness about you is you being selfish. When they want their happiness about them, that's not selfish to them. You know what I'm saying? Your happiness has to be about them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. See, it's how they do that. And no matter how painful in the process you feel about making them your world and your happiness, you're losing yourself. You're sacrificing a lot of you. You're sacrificing a lot of energy and just your potential on waiting on the next, hit from the narcissist. And when I say hit from the narcissist, I'm talking about like they relieve you. When they come with that soft tone, okay, I got you. When they come with you with the understanding, they got it now. All of a sudden, you know what I'm talking about when you get that conversation and they're understanding. They finally get it. They finally get it, and it gives you a euphoric moment. It makes you feel good. It's like, oh, okay, you get it. You understand. No, they're using what you said to them against you. That's why they keep doing the same thing. It's a repetitious thing with them. Once they see that you're okay with letting it slide, now let's keep doing it again. They're trauma bonding you. Let's do this chaotic moment. Let's do this every Saturday. Is when it happens. Saturday nights. Let's just pick a time and space. Let's do this every Saturday night. You know it's happening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say I'm sorry Monday when I recover from the hangover. That's how narcissists be doing it. So now you feel relieved they understood, but Saturday is coming, and then they keep doing it, and they repeat. I know, and you get so induced by the cycle, it just becomes normal to you. That's why you tend to be around for as long as you do, for as long as you did, because you were induced. They got a supply around them that's going to be okay with this. You know what I'm saying? And they got a supply around them that they can validate with minimum effort, and they'll be okay. And you'll be okay, because they'll weaponize the intimacy. They'll weaponize the good behavior. They'll weaponize good conversation. They'll weaponize the things that should be normal in a relationship. They'll weaponize, the relationship with you and your mom too, as well. We talking about all the relationships with the narcissist. You know what I'm saying? We talking about how they want to be able to come and give you the bandage for the wound they cause. That's what we talking about. They want to be the reason that you can't feel any better emotion unless we do it this way. Yes. And it's intoxicating. You know what I'm saying? It's addicting, if you rather, with your emotions, because at first you think that it's love, and when you get to a space when you recover more and more, at first, at the beginning, when you're not in that space, you think that it's love. You've put in your mind that when they come with you with the normal way of being in a relationship with mom, dad, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the case may have, you're like, man, this is cool. This is no. They're just seeing how you perceive them when they do something that they know that you would like for them to do, and use it against you, so that you can understand what it looks like when they give you that peace you've been trying to build with them. They know what peace looks like. They're just not going to do that. It's more fun to them to be how they are. It's too much effort to be peaceful. Way too much effort for a narcissist to be peaceful. How dare you ask them for peace? You feel what I'm saying? That's why every battle you get into a narcissist, most of these mental scars stay here for a long. These emotional scars stay here for a long time, and you take them to relationships, not trying to, but you're trying to heal as much as you can, because they're not going to apologize and or do anything in the way that will make sense, that would give you the understanding that we love each other. No. No. We love each other equally. The narcissist and you. They weaponizing how you feel about them towards you anyway. It's to reset the cycle over when they say sorry. When they apologize for that catastrophic event, is to reset the cycle so we can go back. We can do it again. That's why you start to build that itinerary of when this is going to happen weekly, and how it's going to happen, because you already know who's going to be involved and what's going to be what. Again, they're inducing you into that framework of being okay with the chaos. They're inducing you with the framework that the minimal effort to relieve your mind and your emotions, that I can say, have a good day, and that'll be enough for you. You know how it gets when your conversations with the narcissist get to the point to where if they say something just so slightly nice, it's everything, and they know that it's everything to you. I know this is deep, but it's real though, because your mind will understand that this relationship is going to be emotional survival. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't leave, because your emotions is addicted to that hit, that high. of dealing with this chaos. You're addicted to the chaos, bro, sis. I was addicted to the chaos. Can't leave because it'll hurt too much not to have that hit. You won't see it like that, but that's what that is, because it's not love. This kind of pain that they put you through, this chaos, it's not love. Nothing about that is love, and nothing about however you whatever magical way, new way a book told you to approach to fix the situation. No, you can't. The narcissist got to go figure that out. You know, you're not going to be able. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to fix the narcissist, because the narcissist already looks at you less than. In this process, while they do this, no matter how much you try to please the narcissist, they're going to keep pushing the goalposts, but also at the same time, they're going to lose respect for you, because they see that you're allowing the buffoonery. They see that you're allowing the chaos, because they've been allowed this chaos for so often. That's why they lose respect for all these people throughout the years when they act like this, because they've done it so much to where they don't respect these people. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're trying to fix these situations, but this is before you know, when you try to fix these situations, that's why it feels impossible to make them happy, and that's why it feels and it hurts a lot when you see other supply make them happy, because you can't do it. It's not that you can't do it. This is just how they are. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do it for them. You'll be able to do it for somebody else. Straight up, bro. Sis, like straight up. So what I'm emphasizing is spend your time on you and getting yourself back into a mental state where you feel positive about you, so that you can find the people, find the relationships to align with correctly for your self-worth. There's no reason to continue to put yourself through this kind of stress, this mental turmoil, this battle, this everyday of surviving, trying to outwit the narcissist. But even then, you get to a point to where it's so mentally exhausting, you just give up. You get on autopilot. Dealing with narcissists, dealing with a narcissist when you're in that autopilot stage, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to your well-being on so many levels. It sure is, and you know what I'm talking about, bro, sis. Because you're allowing anything and all things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the narcissistic way, the way of the narcissist. You feel what I'm saying? I just, to be able to separate myself now from the version of myself then, I look back and I still learn more about the situations from the relationships that I've had and family members that I've been around with. I just start to understand more and more, like, wow, stuff could have went even more left, when you're caught up in that framework, because you trust them to guide you most of the time. You trust these people, and these people don't have your best interest. These narcissists don't have your best interest. The sorry is to continue to reset you, to see how much they can get out of you before you get depleted, and you got to go figure out your own energy to come back to give to them, because they're not going to put energy to you. Oh no, not the narcissist. No, the audacity of you to ask a narcissist for some energy. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely. Oh no, they're not built like that. They're not like us. Straight up. And they damage so many people throughout their lives acting like this. And it's so, I always feel for the people when they comment and say what they say, and I be like, man, trust and believe, I got it, bro. Says I got it, because it's rough. It's rough dealing with somebody that you trust your life with, who would do this, who would purposely put you through this kind of chaos and stress on purpose, just to get over on you, just to get some kind of benefit out of you. Again, you're a resource to the narcissist. That's why it's called supply. No matter when you're in a relationship and somebody else, it's supply to them. It's a resource. They're not looking at you like a human being. Mm-mm. That's why they talk to you so crazy as it is. That's why they don't even tell you when they lose disrespect for you while they got you jumping through these fire rings. They don't even tell you they're losing disrespect for you because they see how silly you are. They're not telling you that. They're telling themselves in their head that though, and they're pretty much, you know what I'm saying, giving themselves the ideology that you're less than. Just look what you're doing. You goofy beats. This new supply wouldn't do that. And then you start to get into these these competitions with people. And then they'll say, hey, I'm sorry. You know, that's not how. That's not. You don't need to see the supply like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a friend. I love you. To like make you feel good in that moment, just to do it all over again. And it's just a repeating cycle. And they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it, just to again, to create a forever supply if they can. Even when you go off and the relationship is over with, and they go into a relationship, or you're in a new relationship, they'll try to hoover you and try to let's talk about that one time and let's get an understanding, so that you can feel good about them acknowledging the incident. It's all to get you to listen to what I'm saying. It's all to get you to feel good that they got the understanding. No, it's just to create the supply out of you again, to create their own battery out of you, recharging theirs. You go recharge yours, but whatever you bring back, you recharge theirs. They want to create the wound and give you the bandage. They want you to depend on them for the emotional release from their emotional damage to you. Like, your best bet is to separate yourself as much as possible and gray rock as much as possible, depending on your situation, so that you can relieve your own. You got to validate your own self and give yourself the own emotional release from this kind of situation, from this vampire. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. To keep it a stack with you, bro. It's just like, you got to be able to get yourself in the being where you got to go cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have your withdrawal. you are. I'm not trying to keep it. I'm not trying to be off the chain and funny, but at the same time, I gotta give it to you like that, because you know what I'm saying. You do go through your withdrawal. You feel like you gotta contact them. You feel like you gotta talk to them. You feel like you gotta answer every time they answer you. You feel like you gotta go look on social media. You feel like you gotta go talk to people about something that they may have know that the narcissist ain't gave you a full truth about. Like, no. Stop doing all that stuff, bro. Sis, you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Let all that chaos go. The moment you start giving yourself the reason that you want to live better and have more self-worth daily, the less and less you'll care about the identity of belittling yourself, dealing with the narcissistic induced cycle of making you feel like you're not worth anything, especially to the new supply, who's going to be feeling the same way anyway. Who's going to go through the same cycle you went through. Wash, rinse, repeat, straight up. So it's like, again, they want to be the reason that you heal. They do. It's weird. To be honest with you, they want to be the reason that you heal. They want to make you feel like that they're healing because of it. No. It's all to get you just to get back into that same box in your mind with them when they had you like that. When you felt that pain, when you felt that daily stress, that daily what we gonna do with the narcissist today? How this gonna happen? How I gotta maneuver this? How I gotta maneuver that? Like, they want you to get back into that by being nice to you and resetting, and then just slowly doing it again, and then reset, and then slowly doing it again, and then reset, and then slowly do it again. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people get so caught into ruminating about this forever, because they can't undo that kind of damage. And they'll always have that reason to find that narcissist for that validation of said thing or said emotion. And they won't be able to fully develop for real after these situations. You know, you got to be able to get out. You just quit letting the narcissist make you feel less than. Quit. Stop. Don't even think about it no more at this point. Straight up. I mean that. I want a lot of people to be in a more clear state of mind and positive mindset when it comes to this journey that we're all on. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the journey too. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still understanding more about my time, my energy, what I do with what, how I feel about what. I'm still understanding how to be the best version of myself, you know, on a daily process. But I want more people to get into a better state of mind, you know, when they deal with the narcissist, because it is light at the end of the tunnel. There is a version of you that is not what anybody narcissistically has made you feel to think. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, it's just, listen, it just becomes so much more real to me when I'm reading these comments and I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, people across the world are dealing with this stuff. There's narcissists in camps who are learning about you just to break you down. And listen, separate. I know it's rough. I know it may be hard, but you gotta separate. You gotta go no contact. You gotta gray rock. Period. Don't let your mind be any more damaged than what it has already been dealing with them up until this point. You feel me? Your brain, your body, your soul, all that is entirely important. Don't feel less important than that, thinking about this and dealing with this. You feel me? So I hope this message finds you well. I'm Fonzie Murph, and I'm out. Peace.